Vincent, thank you very much for joining us.
Hello, Diego. Thank you for having me.
We spoke before, but I'm sure that you have some updates about Deepki. Can you give us a little bit of overview of Deepki and what has changed since we spoke last time, please?
So Deepki is an AI climate company. We help real estate actors to transition towards a more sustainable future, helping to figure out what to do to refurbish their buildings and to comply with local regulation and with investors reporting, and also to figure out what to do in terms of climate adaptation. Over the past month, since last time we discussed, actually, the market is evolving very fast. Geopolitically speaking, obviously, economically speaking. But what struck me over the past month is in the real estate industry is the next buyer analysis trend. People in the US call it the NBA trend. We see more and more investors careful when they want to sell assets to figure out what they need to do and to share with potential buyers so that they don't enter into tough negotiations to lower the price of the asset. And to do such a thing, potential buyers have several leverages. One of these being sustainability. And so the more prepared the potential sellers are in terms of sustainability, the more aligned their assets are with, regulation or Paris Agreement or any other strategy they decided to follow, the easier it is to sell an asset and to negotiate with the potential buyers. And this is something that is very different. And when we look at our customers, when we started working with new customers in the past, they always started with their existing asset they want to hold for a long time. Now it's the opposite. They always start with asset they're about to sell because of this next buyer analysis thing.
We saw today, we heard from BNP Paribas CIO how important and how crucial is to be on top of this for a potential buy and sell opportunities, right? Is really relevant.
And when we see yesterday to your opening panel, you had Thomas from BlackRock who answered somebody's question around if sustainability remains an important point. And his answer was very clear. It's on top of the agenda, top priority, and they can't afford to invest into an asset which is not sustainable or sustainable to be. And I think it's good that these big players keep showing the direction of where the industry needs to go.
And in terms of challenges, when it comes to collecting and assuring the accuracy of the ESG data, how challenging is that?
The first one is there is too much data in our industry. It's provocative on purpose, but actually there's a huge amount of untapped data the industry can leverage in order to make the right decisions. The second point, which is also very important, is actual data is crucial to help companies to make insightful and the right decisions. And the third thing is, in order to get this actual data, there is three things to do. The first one is to collect the data, and thankfully, thanks to technology, today you can automate these things. So thanks to automation, AI, you can do a great part of this work automatically. The second part, which is also certainly more important, is data quality. Make the data qualitative. Is it the right data? Is it the right footage? Is it the right information about the building to figure out what to do in terms of refurbishment, for instance? And the last but not the least is having a layer of insurance to make sure that either for certification, like ISO 3000, or for all partners like Standard & Poor's and others, you can be sure that the data has been assured by a third-party partners.
And as you said, in terms of AI technology, how excited are you about the future and which role do you think AI will play?
We are not only a climate company, we're also an AI company, and we started leveraging, at that time we used to call it machine learning, data analytics and deep learning. Now it's AI, especially with new LLM and SLM models. It's amazing what's happening. Originally within our company, every month my colleagues shared with me new updates, new features, very exciting ones. And now it's every week that we have these new use cases to implement for our clients. Let me give you a couple of examples. One of these I'm very proud of is our ability now to remotely, with only 5 information, and we complete and we enrich it with open data, to assess and to run virtual energy audits across hundreds, thousands of assets remotely and automatically. That's amazing. You've got not only the CapEx plans, but how much it will cost, how much you will save, what will be the payback time, both in terms of CO2 and in terms of dollars, pounds, or euros. And it's done completely automatically. With 5 data points, it's more or less 20% accurate. And the more accurate data you have, the more accurate is the outcome. But it's amazing because it's enough to build budgets, to help prioritize asset strategies, and to help focus on the main priorities. Another amazing example is agent AI. We train this agent in order to behave like an energy manager, so that a user can ask what to do in terms of energy efficiency. Oh, we detected water leak, we detected a shift in consumption in your boiler, and the AI agent offers suggestion to the user to take action in order to save energy afterwards. And it's amazing because you can demultiplicate the potential of advising people thanks to AI. You train and you educate with your experts internally.
And which properties or sector can benefit from this the most?
All asset classes. The one said that you have asset classes that are more advanced than others. So typically logistics, retail, offices at some point are very advanced when it comes to the time to talk about sustainability. And often the least advanced industry or asset class is residential, even though you have a lot of amazing initiatives and very advanced investment managers. The main reason is the nature of the tenants, because individuals, as we know, especially in multifamily housing, are not always easy to motivate and to leverage to do some refurbishment. And obviously you need to manage occupied buildings and everything, and local regulation is important. But there is a huge potential in all the asset classes to transition towards a more sustainable and decarbonized portfolio.
In terms of regulation, we know that the regulation keep evolving. And how do you think the real estate industry can make the most of this?
Regulation was absolutely instrumental in the past to trigger the topic. And so you can look at, LA 97 in New York, you can look at Décret Tertiaire in France, other regulation in the UK, etc. And at European level, obviously, EU taxonomy and CFDR. We no longer need all these things, I think. The marathon for decarbonization in our industry already started. And the question now is less the regulation you need to move forward. It's more the financial link to sustainability. And sustainability used to be, over the past years, a trendy topic, something everybody wanted to have. Now it becomes business topic and core business topic. And we used to say, my co-founder and I, that sustainable development will lead to sustainable finance, and in the end it will become finance. We are exactly at this age today where it becomes financial topic. And this is amazing because the most important thing now is to implement the right things, profitable action that will link sustainability to asset valuation. But we are about to be there, and we can see and feel the whole industry is looking for these evidences so that people can make the right decisions on a daily basis.
As a regular participant of our institute and conference, what will benefit the most to be here with us?
That's twofold. Clearly, GRI events are amazing to listen to weak signals, to see what are the real estate trends, to have different insights from different actors, not only asset managers, but bankers, investors, occupiers. So it's very insightful. And the second, to me, it's an amazing opportunity to meet our customers and to chat and to have some updates.